Welcome back to Asleep at the Wheels Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. This is episode 20, so One-Eyed Witch, from a previous quest. And in this episode, we will be doing the Lunar Lament quest, which will give us a lock-picking spell, Alohomora. And then we will do the Bestiary class. We're going to activate the Caretaker's Lunar Lament. We'll do Beast class after that. All right. Select that and make it active. There it is. Alohomora. That's what we're going to be rewarded with for doing this quest. That should be really useful so I can pick all the locks on all the private homes out in Hogsmeade and rob all of the local townspeople. All right, our NPC is over here somewhere. So I guess we'll select this area here. This area, yeah. He's by the Great Hall. All right, we'll go to this fast travel point here for the Great Hall.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Very amber in this room. Everybody is eating. All right. He should be right up here. He's not here, but we have a spot to wait conveniently. And there he is. All right, here we go.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts Caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
All right, we are going to learn Alohomora now. I swirl my wand, round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Well, I know. Stops right here. All right, now we got to unlock the door using our new spell. Level 1 lock. It's not in the spell set. Oh, we just unlocked. All right, I'll edit out all my attempts at figuring out how to do this lock. I'm using the left stick and rotating it around until the gears move on the right side. Kind of weird using these sticks. They're not real responsive. They kind of get stuck. Ah, there we go. Do the same thing with the right stick for the inner ring. The gears in the middle move. That's it.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Ah, we can use Revelio while we're in Viz. Nice. All right, something on this table here. A note. I'm not going to bother reading it right now. We're more focused on getting up and getting these statues. Oh, but there is a chest. Can't pass that up. And I don't have enough gear slots open. I need to do some more Merlin trials and get more slots opened up.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled kids.
Teachers crying about the current generation of students they're teaching. Something that never ends. All right, I think... Wait for this guy to go by. All right, this is a bathroom, I think. Why would you have a lock on a bathroom door? Somebody needs to go to the bathroom real bad. They have to use a key to get in the bathroom. That's useful. Especially in a private school like Hogwarts. Come on, where is it? There it goes. All right, we are in. There's some students or something in here.
Bruce, always mucking about, stirring up trouble.
And here's the statue.
And have wands. If one of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. All hell may fall. anyway.
There's a chest there. I'll come back later for that. I'm going to come back in here later and get a few items. Wonder what they do to you if you catch you in here when you're not on a quest.
You can't imagine how easy students in the hospital.
Oh, this is the hospital wing.
Spectacular. Not at the moment.
I've
no.
tried to find this place previously just so I could get the fast travel location, but I could never get here.
I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose
Something else?
Dad knows best.
Another note.
The students are
We'll read that
terribly
later.
disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Go behind this woman.
I had
A nurse, I guess.
galleons on Hull.
And it's down there. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to try and come back into this area when I'm not on a quest and see what happens if they catch you. Looks like a clock tower back here. All right, here we go. Back into the main corridor area. There's the bathroom. Guess we came down a different way from the hospital wing. Dun, dun, dun. All pretty simple. It's like stealth during quests. I saw that page. Can't pass that up. And there's somebody standing here now. They're looking at the wall, so they shouldn't see me. And is that the door out? No. Level 2 lock there. So as we do the collection, it will upgrade the spell to level 2 and then level 3 difficulty for locks. All right, here we go.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
All right, that wraps up the Caretaker's Lunar Lament. At least this portion of it. The rest of it is going to be running around and gathering those statues. I'm not going to bore you with that. And our next quest that we're going to engage in here will be the Beast class. So I will go ahead and activate that. And here we are. I'm going to switch to daytime, bring up the map, and hit R3 to activate the time of day switcher. We're right here by the Beast class. I'll edit out my travel and screwing around. All right, it doesn't look like anybody's here yet. Man, look at these fall colors. Just awesome. Love it. I'm glad this game does a seasonal change like that. Oh, here's the teacher. He's just staring at a chalkboard, I guess. Outdoor classroom. All right, here we go. The class is in session. Oh, I need to start it. There it is.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
I guess we use the same spells on this cat here. Feed it the floating nuggets. Try and brush it. Oh, I gotta wait. There we go.
Her Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, Where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst, over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Right. We're going to wrap up this episode right here. Thank you so much for watching. Greatly appreciate you stopping by to look at my video. If you liked the video, please click like. That helps other folks on YouTube find the video. And until my next video, have fun. Don't take life too seriously. It's very short. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.